Everybody, it's Urania. I'm going to be making a homemade from scratch um, carrot cake. This is my second attempt. I will admit I made it yesterday and yeah, it was a total failure because I realized that I didn't put all the ingredients in there. So what I did is I went ahead and pre-measured everything. I'm still going to go over the products that I'm using. I am using my favorite mixer. It is not Pampered Chef. This is from like the 70s. I have one. My mom and dad used to have one that I used. It's a Sunbeam, so that's not Pampered Chef, but everything else is. I'm gonna post the recipe on my page, so in case you're interested, you'll have it there, but we'll go over it here. I do want to tell you that besides the measuring cups, the Pampered Chef individual measuring cups that I've used, we've got two different types. Most of everything was measured with our Measure All. I love this thing because you know why? You could do liquid on one side and you can flip it over and sorry, just washed it, so it's kind of sticky. And then pull it down and all your dries go on that side. So one measuring cup for both liquid and dry. When you put your dry product in here and you measure it off, all you have to do is push it through and it goes right into your container. So amazing. We have two sizes. This is a large and then we have a mini one as well. So that I believe is a 1 cup Measure All. This is a 2 cup Measure All, okay? I am using our Pampered Chef spatulas. I will tell you, I've never found a better spatula anywhere. And I don't say that just because it's Pampered Chef. I say it because it's true. I use this for spaghetti sauce, anything like that. You know how with the other spatulas that you buy from Walmart and Target and what have you, they'll stain and you'll still have that orangey color look to it. These do not do it. The silicone does not hold it. It's not porous. So I love these, and I have the large ones, then they have the skinny ones and small ones, so there's all different sizes that you can get. They can take up to, I believe it is 350 or 400 degrees, so they're very versatile. Again, I used the measuring cups. These are the older models. They come with 4. They have the 4 cup, 2 cup, 1 cup, half a cup, I think it is. I bought this so long ago, they only came in 3. So this is the measuring cups. And then we have the newer ones. I'm gonna be really careful because this has got oil in it. But these are the newer ones. They snap together so you don't misplace them. So they just stack on top of each other and they snap. And then they also have a leveling knife to go with it. I've shown that before as well. These are storage cups. They all come with lids. You get, I believe, 6 1 cup in a set with lids, and then they also have a 2 cup one. They come 2 to a set. I use both of them. My 2 cuppers, the reason why I'm not using those is because guess what? They got peanut butter in them. These are microwavable, they're oven safe. Again, you can put them in the refrigerator, the freezer, microwave, and the oven. And then this baby right here is our measuring cup. Again, it goes in the oven, microwave. What's good about this is that you can put a cake in it. You can make a cake, turn it upside down and make a Barbie cake out of it. I did that for when I was a Pampered Chef many years ago, and I made that, stuck a little doll in the middle, had it decorated, and I used it at craft shows when I used to participate in them. So very versatile. They come with lids. I have like 2 or 3 of these because I collect them over the time. And then the other thing that I used is our measuring spoons. What I love about these is that they're very easy to go up and down like this to make your different, I don't know if you can see, but your different sizes. This is the teaspoon. So it goes all the way down from 1/8 of a teaspoon all the way up to 1 teaspoon. And then we also have the tablespoon. So you can do 1 tablespoon all the way from a teaspoon to a tablespoon on this one. So just to let you know. So we're gonna start this recipe by adding 2 cups of sugar, okay? And then we're gonna add cup and a quarter of oil. I'm gonna put this on low. Hopefully you can hear me. And here, overfilled that one. Sorry, that's my oven going off. I'm going to time this for 3 minutes, so 12:46. We're gonna put 3 eggs in this. Now the eggs need to be at room temperature, okay? I did find when you're baking that having eggs at room temperature, it does something to the recipe in a good way. Gonna stir this around a little bit, get that all incorporated. I don't know about y'all, but I've become very determined not to eat out, and I haven't eaten out in 3 weeks, and if anybody knows me, that's like a miracle, because I love to eat out. So, oops, slinging stuff around. So I have been making all different kinds of things. We played poker last night, and I made my son cherry turnovers, and then this cake. And yeah, when I couldn't get it out of the pans, I knew there was an issue. So I said, nope, I'm determined to remake this because I love carrot cake. Now when you're doing this, you want to make sure that it turns a nice light yellow color. And then after I get finished doing this egg, oh, look at that, a double yolk. Is that good luck? Maybe. I'm gonna put that in, and then it calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And that is pure vanilla, don't do imitation. All right. So I am having a show right now. It's my fall show. I'm gonna be introducing the new fall products. So if go to Cooking Creations by Urania, and you'll see the show there, or you can send me a message and I will invite you. It's going to have all the new products. We have a brand new one. It's that I've just posted. It's like 4 tools in one. So it's a blender, a food processor. So this has got to, okay, we're already at the 3-minute mark. So what you need to do is, you need to incorporate this. I'm just going to do this with a spoon. Incorporate the flour mixture. Now the dry mixture, I sifted it twice, okay? But it has 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. It has, oh Lord, I already forgot the menu. Hold on 1 second. That's a bad thing. My computer went off. 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And what I did is I put it in my sifter, all of it together, sift it, and then put it back in the sifter and sifted it again to make it nice and smooth. So I'm going to kind of, and it's so fluffy doing it that way too. So I'm going to do this slowly. I'm going to put like 2 heaping tablespoons in at a time. And you just want to beat this enough to get it incorporated. That's it. You don't want to overbeat it. Okay? All right, let me add some more. 2 more tablespoons. I don't know. I used to bake all the time when I was a kid. My poor parents were guinea pigs. I loved to make pies, and I used to make pie crust from scratch. And they'd say, oh, Urania, it's too thick. Or they go, Urania, it's too thin, or it needs more salt. I don't know why I didn't continue baking. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons so it doesn't take as long. Starting to look good, and actually I can smell the cinnamon and the nutmeg. Ooh, it smells good. It's starting to smell like carrot cake. Beautiful color, at least to me anyway. Okay. I hope people like carrot cake. I love it. As a matter of fact, the person who did this recipe said, "Oh, when do you like to make carrot cake? Or what season?" And I'm like, "Do you have to have a season to make carrot cake? Like, dude, every day of the week for me." All right, that's nice and mixed. Let me pull up my beaters. I know I'm going to get smacked with this dough, batter, but I actually just love this mixer. Okay, so look at how pretty that is. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to give it one good mix around just to make sure I got all of the bottom. Yep, sure did. Very nice. So now we don't use the mixer. We don't use the mixer for, I'll leave that, for these ingredients. So this is a 1/2 cup of pineapple. And I will be honest with you, this was one of the ingredients I left out. And honestly, because I just thought, ooh, pineapple in carrot cake. But evidently it was a key factor because that's horrible. And what I did is I used, I used the little mini food chopper to chop this up. And it's in the dishwasher. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna mix that in. Then this is 2 2 1/4. I want to make sure 2 1/4 cups of shredded carrots. Now, what I did is I took the shredded carrots that you buy in the bag at Publix, and then I put them in the mini food processor and chopped them up to this. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful the way that mini chopper did it. It's the hand one, and I'll put a demonstration of it on the web page so you can see. So I'm gonna, just throw all that in there. All right, and we're gonna incorporate that. And then after you do that, it takes 1 cup of nuts and 1 of walnuts and 1 cup of raisins. Now, I don't know about you guys, I'm not a big raisin fan, but it is carrot cake, and I guess what's carrot cake without raisins, right? So 1 cup of raisins. I eat raisin bread, so I guess it's not that bad. I don't know. I just don't like the look of them. I won't tell you why. I just don't. And then I have 1 cup of chopped walnuts. And those suckers are expensive. Whew. Oh my goodness, this does look better than yesterday, actually. It's nice and thick. So you set your oven at 350. Now, and you bake it for 55 to 60 minutes, or when your tester comes out clear. So my stove is a gas stove, so sometimes it is not, doesn't do the same as an electric, all right? So let me get this little bit of mess cleaned up real quick. Let me get my pans. Now, she had said to butter your pans or spray them. I did yesterday. I sprayed them and it did not work, okay? So I went ahead, did old fashioned, and I did the Crisco, the shortening, and then lightly floured them because I want to make sure they come out this time. And I'm just being, full disclosure here. All right, I'm gonna put these half and half. Not as strong as I used to be. Boy, these bowls are heavy now. I'm telling you, this looks really good. Get every bit out. All right. All right. So what I do is I drop them. Sorry for the loudness. That helps get air bubbles out. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and show you. Look at how pretty that looks. And now I'm going to put it in the oven and I'm going to bake it for 55 to 60 minutes. When it's done, I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. I'll see you later. Okay, everyone, I'm back. One is I wanted to apologize for looking like such a mess. I was actually going to get dressed up and I thought, how many people actually get dressed up to bake or cook in the kitchen? They don't. So this is the way I look. So I apologize. But I wanted to show you the final product. I don't want to turn it too much because it will slide off the plate. I wanted to let you know by using the Crisco shortening and flouring the pans, it came right out of the pans with no problems. It seems to be, you know, in good shape. So I made the frosting myself. This is not canned frosting. So the frosting I used was 1 stick of softened butter, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened, and I let them sit out for several hours. They were very, very soft. And then 1 cup at a time of powdered sugar. So I mixed the butter and the cream cheese to where it was fluffy, and then at 1 cup at a time I incorporated the powdered sugar, and it came out really well. Now if you like a lot of frosting, because I didn't find this to be too sweet, but if you like a lot of frosting, like a thick layer in between your cakes and everything, I would double up the recipe. So instead of 1 stick, it'd be 2 sticks and 2 things of cream cheese and 8 cups of powdered sugar. So now we're gonna cut, and I'm gonna do a taste test right here live with you, or recorded, but on the thing. So now the person that gave me this recipe, has shared this recipe, said that you want crumbles, because if you have crumbles, that means you have a moist cake. So what do you think? Look at that. And let me put this on my plate. I'm gonna bring it over to you. Give you a nice, you know what? That almost looks exactly like her picture too. I think I'm gonna post it just so you can see. It looks almost like hers. Okay, so now the time has come. The moment of truth, I should say. Let's see. Oh my dear God. This is better than Publix. Excuse me. I'm so happy with myself. That is better than Publix. It is so freaking good. It's moist. It's got the right amount of cinnamon and nutmeg in it. I'm not trying to sound like a chef. I'm not a chef by any means, but that is really, really good. You've got to try this this recipe. It's magnificent. I'm going to make me a cup of coffee and eat the rest of this. So look out for my posting. I'll post the recipe and some pictures in this video. And thank you so much for joining me. I will try to do another one this week. I think what I'm going to do is use my my cast iron enamel Dutch oven. Hold on one second, I'll show you. So this one, and I'm gonna make something in it, one pot chicken dinner, and I'll share that with you this week. Okay, thank you. See you later.